If you're a Cincinnati Bengals fan, or just someone who loves following the NFL, you might want to brace yourself for some tough news. The world of football is no stranger to drama, but this latest development could have a massive impact not just on the Bengals, but on the entire AFC playoff picture. We're talking about an injury that's got fans, analysts, and even rival teams buzzing with concern and speculation. Bad news travels fast in the NFL, and this one's no exception. If you're the type who dreads hearing about injuries but can't help but keep up with every twist and turn of the season, you're not alone. The Bengals' latest setback is dominating headlines, and for good reason. The drama is real, and the stakes couldn't be higher. So, if you're sitting down, stay there, because what's happened to Joe Burrow could change everything for Cincinnati. Joe Burrow's injury isn't just another blip on the radar. It's the kind of moment that can flip a team's entire season upside down, leaving fans and players alike wondering what comes next. The Bengals, a team with Super Bowl aspirations, now find themselves at a crossroads. Their season, once filled with hope and momentum, is suddenly clouded by uncertainty. Here's the scoop. Joe Burrow, the Bengals franchise quarterback and the face of the team, has suffered a devastating injury that could sideline him for months. Burrow, who's been nothing short of a superstar since entering the league, just suffered a grade 3 turf toe injury. For those unfamiliar, this isn't your average sprain or bruise, it's a serious setback. A grade 3 turf toe means a complete tear of the ligament in the big toe. It's the most severe form of this injury, and it's as painful as it sounds. You could see the agony on Burrow's face as he tried to walk off the field, and the entire stadium seemed to hold its breath. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. Turf toe at this level can be career-altering if not treated properly. The pain is intense and the recovery is long and grueling. Grade 3 means a full ligament tear, which almost always requires surgery. The medical team has already confirmed that Burrow will need to go under the knife, and the road to recovery is measured in months, not weeks. Surgery is just the first step. After that, it's a long process of rehabilitation, physical therapy, and slowly rebuilding strength and mobility in the foot. For a quarterback, whose game relies on quick footwork and explosive movement, this is a nightmare scenario. The Bengals' quarterback bench looks emptier than ever, and the rehab facility will become Burrow's new home for the foreseeable future. Fans are left wondering how the team will cope without their leader. The injury happened in the second quarter of a high-stakes game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Bengals were building momentum, looking like they might turn their season around when disaster struck. It was a hard-hitting sack by Eric Armstead that did the damage. Burrow went down awkwardly, and you could tell immediately that something was wrong. The crowd went silent as trainers rushed onto the field. Just moments before, the Bengals had been celebrating a big play, their sideline buzzing with energy. In an instant, that excitement turned to concern and uncertainty. The team had been rallying, the fans were on their feet, and it felt like the Bengals were finally hitting their stride. But football can be cruel, and momentum can vanish in a heartbeat. So, what exactly is turf toe, and why is it such a big deal for a quarterback like Joe Burrow? Turf toe might sound like a minor issue, but in reality, it's a serious injury that can derail an athlete's season. It happens when the big toe is hyperextended, usually on artificial turf, causing damage to the ligaments and soft tissue. The injury often occurs when a player's foot gets stuck on the turf while the rest of their body keeps moving. The toe bends back too far, and the force can tear ligaments, sometimes even causing fractures. For quarterbacks, footwork is everything. Every throw, every scramble, every play starts with the feet. Turf toe can make it nearly impossible to plant, pivot, or push off with power. It's not just about pain, it's about losing the foundation of your game. Doctors and trainers will do everything they can, taping, bracing, pain management. But with a grade 3 injury, there's no quick fix. Surgery is the only option, and even then, recovery is far from guaranteed. The medical staff estimates that Burrow will be out for at least 3 months, but getting back to full speed, especially for a player who relies on mobility and precision, could take even longer. Rehab will be intense. Burrow will have to rebuild strength, flexibility, and confidence in his foot. Every step will be monitored, every milestone celebrated, but the pressure to return quickly will be immense. Before the injury, Burrow was in top form, leading the Bengals with poise and precision. Now the team must adjust to life without their star, and the entire offense will have to adapt. Enter Jake Browning, the Bengals' backup quarterback. Browning stepped in and, to his credit, led the team to a wild comeback win. His performance gave fans a glimmer of hope, but the question remains, can he fill Burrow's shoes for the long haul? Browning's leadership and poise under pressure were impressive, and the team rallied around him. The locker room was electric after the win, with players and coaches praising his composure. The city of Cincinnati erupted in celebration, grateful for the victory but still anxious about the future. The win was a much-needed morale boost, but everyone knows the road ahead will be tough. Let's be honest, Joe Burrow is the heart and soul of this team. His leadership, confidence, and playmaking ability are irreplaceable. The Bengals' identity is built around him, and his absence leaves a massive void. With Burrow sidelined, the mood on the sideline has shifted. Players are trying to stay positive, but the reality is sinking in. The path to the playoffs just got a lot steeper. The Bengals' playoff hopes have taken a major hit. The AFC is stacked with talent, and every game counts. Without their star quarterback, the margin for error is razor thin. Fans are left wondering, can the Bengals survive this storm? Will they rally behind Browning, or will the season slip away? The uncertainty is palpable, and the pressure is on. So, can the Bengals survive without Joe Burrow? That's the question on everyone's mind. The team has talent, grit, and heart, but losing a player of Burrow's caliber is a massive blow. The stadium feels emptier, the fans more anxious. The city of Cincinnati is holding its breath, hoping for a miracle and bracing for the challenges ahead. What do you think? Can the Bengals defy the odds and make a playoff run without their star quarterback? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's talk Bengals football. This season just got a whole lot more interesting.